All processes that attract a payment will have a system-generated invoice or invoices and the accepted payment channels to be used. As such, you should not make any additional payments to facilitate the processing of your application. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our tutorial on Development Control Final Approval on ArdhiSasa. This application facilitates the acquisition of final approval letters for subdivision and amalgamation applications where the provisional approval letters were issued manually. This process can be done by any member of the public who has previously undergone the development control process for subdivision or amalgamation and also possesses a provisional approval letter. The purpose of this application is to acquire a final approval letter to enable the registration of the new parcel or parcels. To begin with, you log into the platform, key in your ArdhiSasa ID or national ID number, enter your password, and then click Continue. Upon doing so, you will be provided with a one-time password code and OTP, which will be sent to the phone number as well as the email you used to register with on the platform. Once you have received the OTP, type the code onto the OTP prompt box and then click on Login. You'll then be navigated to the dashboard where you will find a number of services listed under the department we have in the State Department of Lands and Physical Planning. The process we are undertaking is under the Land Administration Department, so navigate to the respective section and click View More, and you will find the application listed under Development Control. Upon clicking on it, you'll be navigated to the applications page, and here there are a number of tabs provided. We have 5 tabs, namely Pending, Ongoing, Completed, Cancelled, and Rejected. All the applications that you have initiated will be listed among the tabs provided, depending on the level of processing of the application. The Pending tab features applications that you have initiated and still require some actions from your side as the applicant or the parties involved in the application. The Ongoing tab features applications which you have submitted and is currently assigned to a ministry official for processing. The Completed tab features applications which have been approved by the relevant ministry officials. The Cancelled tab features applications which the applicant has cancelled, possibly due to the submission of erroneous information or incorrect documentation. The Rejected tab features applications that have been rejected by the ministry officials for one reason or another. The reason for rejection will be communicated on the application. For you to initiate this application, you will click on the New Application button on the top right-hand corner. You'll then be navigated to a page with FAQs, which is the frequently asked questions related to this process. You can go ahead and explore the FAQs to acquire knowledge on the certain details that might be of interest to you before initiating the application. When you are satisfied with the FAQs, you can proceed and click on Next. The next section is on application details. Here, the first requirement will be to select the previous application that you had done. We have subdivision and amalgamation, so go ahead and select one. You're also required to select the applicant type. There are 2 types, self and other applicant. The self category caters for cases where the applicant is the proprietor, while the other applicant category caters for situations where the applicant is not the proprietor. If you choose the other applicant option, you will be required to key in the proprietor's ArdhiSasa ID and then click on Search. The proprietor details will be listed underneath. In this tutorial, we will use the self option. We will also enter the parcel number, so kindly do so in the format registry /block, then the block number with no space in between / the parcel number. Please note that you must input the information required in the field with an asterisk sign alongside them, failure to which you will not be able to successfully submit your application. Once you're satisfied with the details you have provided in this section, you can go ahead and click on Next. You will be navigated to the Documents page where you will upload the required documents. A key thing to note is that the documents should be uploaded in either the format PDF, PNG, or JPEG format. As you can see here, there are 4 documents to upload. These are County Recommendation Letter, Provision Letter issued by the Ministry, Certificate of Lease, /title, authentication slip or IRM from survey. So go ahead and click on Choose File button to upload the scanned document from your local machine or device, and the document will be listed against the Choose File button. If you have any other document which you feel will be relevant during the processing of your application, you can click on Additional Document. Type in the name of the document, upload the document by clicking on the Choose File button, and that document will be listed alongside the Choose File button. Once you are satisfied with the document you have submitted to facilitate the application process, you can proceed and click on Next. The last section is the Verify Details section with all the details that you have provided, so go ahead the entire page and confirm the details. If satisfied with the information captured, you can go ahead and submit your application. You also have the option of going back. If you need to edit any information, in our case, we will proceed and click on Submit. Upon doing so, you'll be prompted to approve on whether you indeed want to submit the request, and then proceed and click on Yes. You will then get a confirmation message on a pop-up box which affirms that the application has been submitted successfully, and click on Close. At this point, the proprietor will get a notification on SMS as well as on email communicating that the final approval application process has been initiated. A key thing to note is that you can view the progress level of your application on the progress bar as is featured on the upper section of your screen upon submission of your application. If the proprietor affirms the application, they can go ahead and submit it. Upon doing so, you will be navigated to the application status page. You will notice that the status of the application will shift from pending to ongoing, meaning that your role as the applicant is accomplished for now, and it's now up to the ministry officials involved in the process to process the application. As you can see, this is the application that we have just submitted, so go ahead and click on View. You will notice that the progress level of your application has advanced from the initial 29% to 43%. As the various ministry officials involved in this application work on it, you'll be able to view the progression of your application on the progress bar up until the final approval is done. And at that point, the progress level will be at 100%. Once your application has been fully approved by the ministry, all parties involved will be notified that the final approval application has been approved. At this point, an invoice for Development Control Approval Fee payment has been generated on the Invoice tab of your account. As such, you'll be required to pay the mentioned fee, which is the Development Control Approval Fee and the Convenience Fee. You'll thus click on the Pay button, and the available modes for payment will be provided, as well as the procedures to be used. Once you've made the payment, you'll be navigated back to the Application Details page. And as you can see, the status of your application reads Completed. Go ahead and click on the Documents tab to view or download your approval letter. Your document will be listed on the right side of the screen. That's it for this ArdhiSasa tutorial on the Development Control Funnel Approval on ArdhiSasa. Feel free to give feedback on this tutorial in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell button alongside the subscribe button to get notifications on new videos as and when we post them. Kindly follow us on our social media handle at ArdhiSasa_KE on X and Instagram at ArdhiSasa, on Facebook at ArdhiSasa. Thanks for watching and goodbye.